So, welcome everyone. This is our last of the 5 days of healing work for Ukraine, as has been recommended, suggested, and requested by William Marshal. And so, tonight we're going to actually open the field for him to come and stand with us and begin to bring us to the understanding that he has about how we can best provide our energy and our resources, our breath, our life force, and our intention for all of those in Ukraine and in Russia and in any place in the world where there is conflict and separation. So let's begin by going inside and closing our eyes and feeling our own breath in our own body. And William has been sharing with us that the breath is the way that we can connect with all life, with the power of our own life force, and with our intention to bring grace and the light magnificent to all beings, all life, all consciousness. So if this is our first time, what we're going to do is just breathe our breath in our body and feel it moving up and down the center part of our body, also called the central channel. And there's going to be a rhythm there, a movement up and down, which brings us into a harmony with our life force, which is connected to all other life force. All our hearts are connected and all of our intentions join together when they are for congruent outcomes of light and harmony. Congruent waves unify, and that's the intention for this evening. That no matter where someone is on the planet, as we join our heart fields together, there is an immediate and deeply foundationed connection through time and space to bring us into the same field of interconnection. So let our breath breathe us for a moment as we settle into the experience of our body, sitting, our feet on the earth, offering us this opportunity in a deeply heartfelt way to share in the pain and suffering of others, bringing them relief and the experience of being held in something greater than the mind or fear or survival. And William Marshal, who was our beautiful knight from the 12th century, who has been guiding us, is now coming to offer his understanding to us. Together we stand at a threshold, and we have been preparing for many decades, many centuries for this threshold. For it is the one that ushers in a new time. It is not, as we have thought, only about death and destruction. It is also about liberation. And I have been with each of you in these days, perhaps even more than these days for some of you, to assist you in your liberation and to provide you with a means to bring that liberation into the foreground of thought, of heart, of action, and of consequence. I have endeavored to convey for you that you are not alone, that every time you come into the field of your own breath, the field of grace that we have created together, or under the auspices of the light magnificent, which is the light of all, origin and union, that you transcend any limitation that you personally would impose upon yourself or believe is the condition of your species, of our species. So I want you to understand that liberation is first a choice, and that as you choose it, you become clearer and clearer about the destiny of your own field of energy, but also all of the fields of energy that you touch with your intention. If you would just for one moment imagine that the field that you carry, that is the field of your own energy around your own body, is a magnet for like vibration, is a magnet to bring those who are seeking this vibration, and is a magnet to raise the vibration of those who do not yet know how to seek for this vibration. You can begin to understand the power of your own consciousness, your own intent, your own beingness. And I have endeavored for these days to imprint this for you in different ways. And I will recount some of them for you so that you may go from this evening and also count them, also understand them and use them and fortify them and share them and make them a foundation for your life for the rest of these days. And also in the recounting that there are thousands who have joined us, thousands who have walked these paths that we are walking, time after time after time, that human beings have gone into battle to fight for something that is the right of all, and that can be held in the heart instead of and the battleground. As I recount these ways for you, I would invite you to remember or experience for the first time, or call or recollect that which I speak, so that we can gather the momentum of these evenings all in one moment, in one time, all tonight. And you can take this momentum with you in the coming days. I made a statement that these 5 days are a turning point, and that is accurate. And we have done our most hearty endeavoring to stand in a field together that augments, supplies energy, grace, wisdom to all those who are endeavoring and striving and struggling in these places. And we have done that. And it is still the choice, the free will of each individual, whether they will open to receive or ground these understandings through their actions, through their intentions, through their choices. So we have come together in neutral fields where we have held each other as comrades, our arms around each other's shoulders, our heads pressing into each centered place of the forehead so that we were sharing our wisdom, knowing each other in ways that the mind cannot comprehend, sharing our hearts, creating a field of grace in the center of our circle, and calling forth those individuals who we have loved and known and those we have not to come and join our circle, each one coming to our left, to our right, behind us, and then calling in the legions of souls who have come here to assist in turning over the soil of the consciousness that has been reaped here, so that many flowers may bloom and many hearts may open. And so this neutral space that we began with offered us this opportunity to flow light from the center of our circle through us and into the people behind us and into the people behind them and into the souls and souls and souls, going all the way back and through time. Just imagining that light is coming in your body, the highest, purest, most devoted light to life, the light devoted to life coming through into your body and through you and into others and through them and into others. Thousands and thousands of us gathering in a place where we began this journey and held each other with the promise that we would do our best to send this field to those who are struggling in conflict. We held such a field in the area of Ukraine and Russia. So for a moment, just transplant this field into the Ukraine. Imagine that you are standing in this field, someplace there, and you are grounding in this energy through your feet, through your heart, through your intention. That each individual there feel thousands and thousands of others supporting them, their loved ones they just may have lost, all gathering together in one heart for the purpose of realizing the importance of love and connection. Bringing this beautiful field of grace into the land there, into the soil, into the strata, all the way down into the core of the earth there, experiencing that foundation, expanding the circle, having others come and join in, so that even wherever they are, they feel something different happening. They are affected by more peace inside. And it spreads like a fog around them, all of them feeling this field of grace to hold them in their sorrow and fear. And we are calling on all time now, all of those who have been warriors in these lands, all that have gathered before, time after time. To face the challenge of aggression in any way. And we feel this light magnificent flowing through each of those individuals, from us, through us, into them, through them, and any patterns in the human story that still remain of separation, judgment, aggression. We fill with this beautiful light and grace. Heaven coming into earth through our choice to carry it, to be it, to bring it. And as we stand in the Ukraine at this moment, we bring up from the core of the earth all beings from all spaces, galactic and star nations and ascended ones and avatars and all kingdoms of the earth. And from the center of the circle within which we stand, all of this energy of wisdom from the Great Mother, understanding, non-judgment, invitation to replace the fear with peace and calmness. And we open and allow all of this possibility to flow out, to cover the whole of Ukraine, to begin to cover the whole of Russia. Perhaps for you it's a color, a texture, a sound, flowers, music. It doesn't matter. Let your heart open to bring what you can, and in this moment, see the faces of the people with flowers. Everywhere there are flowers, bringing peace everywhere. And anyone that you see or know or remember seeing on the pictures that you've observed, bring them peace. Send them your open heart. Send them this opportunity to share in this field of grace that we know is always available, that we are always now committed to sharing from our breath in every moment. And we feel this field growing now. And we take this field into the government structures of both countries now. It is like a fog moving, filled with light, but it is covering everything, up the stairs, into the rooms. It is everywhere holding a different vibration of invitation. And it is not just hope or faith. It is presence. It is a field to be reckoned with, and one that will not stop, that will not be turned away, that not be denied. And we are inundating every space of decision making, every place of aggression, with this light-filled fog of balance and calm and reckoning, the reckoning of the peaceful warriors confronting that which has no reason or common sense or even true purpose. And we hold this for a moment, everywhere we can imagine, carrying it like a torch that has a message. And there is strength in this message. Centuries of wisdom in this message. The loud voices for life, for honoring and respecting others. And for changing the tide. Changing it for the good of all. And now we see this beautiful inundating energy of fogging and light flowing over the whole planet, like a very big circle all around, coming together, flowing around. Everything is now light. Everything is opening to the foundation of this origin, this original light from which we all are born, all are connected, and all are sourced. And we feel this beautiful energy. We align with it, we open unto it. And everywhere, all around us, everywhere on the planet is this beautiful light. And this is what we breathe, and this is what we carry, and this is what we honor. And this is who we are. And I invite you to hold this light, to carry it, to share it, to send it, to walk in it, to create through it, to honor it. And from this moment, understand the power of your own congruence to affect all that is. Because we are all connected. And when one of you remembers, everyone is called to serve with you in that intention. Everyone that we have connected with or will connect with is now always with you when the intention is to bring this light, this grace, and this peace. Remember that I stand with you with the power of the sword of truth. We carry this army through time, and therefore it is extremely powerful and will guide each of us forward in this time and in the time to come. You are ready to bring the fullness of who you are into this world now. Remember, there is no limitation. For the fields of grace are the chosen ways for peace to unfold on our planet. And you are part of this army. You are part of the comradeship that makes this possible. And therefore, I thank you. And I charge you to walk with me for all of your days, as I did in all of my days, so that nothing is the same again, because you have chosen, and you always walk in that choice. And it is so now. It is so. It is so.